The less you respond to toxic people, the more powerful you will become. Are toxic people draining your energy and clouding your life with negativity? It's time to take back control of your life and reclaim your peace of mind. In this empowering video, we're diving headfirst into the timeless wisdom of Stoicism to equip you with 11 smart strategies to deal with toxic people. Have you ever felt weighed down by the toxicity of others, leaving you feeling powerless and depleted? What if I told you that you hold the power to rise above it all? How would it feel to no longer be at the mercy of others' toxicity, but instead to stand tall in your own resilience and strength? Join us as we unveil 11 smart strategies inspired by ancient Stoic philosophy to deal with these toxic people in your life. 1. Focus on what you can control. Every day we encounter situations and people beyond our control. These may include toxic individuals who seem to revel in chaos, drama, and negativity. They thrive on stirring up storms, hoping to capsize your peace of mind. But here's the key insight. You have the power to choose where to direct your attention and energy. By focusing on what lies within your control, you reclaim your autonomy and agency. You steer away from futile attempts to change others or control external circumstances, recognizing that such efforts only lead to frustration and exhaustion. Instead, you invest your precious resources, your time, energy, and focus into endeavors that truly matter and contribute to your well-being. This doesn't mean ignoring or avoiding toxic people altogether. Rather, it involves a strategic shift in perspective. You acknowledge their presence without allowing them to hijack your peace of mind. You refuse to be drawn into their whirlpool of negativity, realizing that engaging with them only serves to deplete your own reserves. In practicing this Stoic principle, you become adept at distinguishing between what you can control and what lies beyond your reach. You cultivate a mindset of acceptance, resilience, and empowerment. Like the captain of a ship, you navigate life's storms with grace and confidence, knowing that your true strength lies in your ability to chart your own course, irrespective of the winds that may blow. 2. Practice emotional detachment. Imagine yourself standing amidst a storm, the wind howling, the rain pouring down relentlessly. Yet in the midst of chaos, you remain calm, untouched by the turmoil surrounding you. This is the essence of emotional detachment, the art of preserving your inner peace in the face of external chaos. To cultivate emotional resilience, it's crucial to recognize that toxic behaviors and responses are like heavy burdens we carry unnecessarily. By detaching ourselves from them, we lighten our load and strengthen our inner core. Picture yourself as a fortress, fortified against the onslaught of negativity. Instead of allowing toxic emotions to penetrate your defenses, let them bounce off like raindrops on a sturdy umbrella. But how do we achieve this elusive state of emotional detachment? It begins with awareness, recognizing when toxic behaviors or responses are attempting to breach our emotional boundaries. Once identified, we can consciously choose not to engage with them. Practicing emotional detachment doesn't mean suppressing or denying our emotions. It's about acknowledging them without allowing them to dictate our actions or disrupt our inner peace. Picture yourself as an observer, calmly witnessing the ebb and flow of emotions without getting swept away by them. 3. Set boundaries. Setting boundaries isn't about building walls of isolation. It's about erecting fences of self-respect and self-preservation. It's about honoring your worth and declaring, "This is where I draw the line." When you establish firm boundaries, you send a clear message to the world and to yourself that your well-being is non-negotiable. You refuse to sacrifice your peace for the sake of appeasing toxic influences. Instead, you prioritize your mental and emotional health above all else. But setting boundaries isn't always easy. It requires courage, self-awareness, and a willingness to stand firm in your convictions. You may face resistance from those accustomed to overstepping your limits, but remember, your boundaries aren't up for debate. Saying no to toxicity isn't just an act of self-preservation, it's an act of self-love. It's choosing yourself over the comfort of conformity. It's reclaiming your power from those who seek to diminish it. So, how can you begin to set boundaries in your own life? Start by identifying the behaviors and interactions that drain your energy and diminish your spirit. Then communicate your boundaries clearly and assertively without apology or hesitation. 4. Respond, don't react. Imagine this. You're in a heated argument with a toxic person. Their words sting like venom, and your immediate instinct is to retaliate, to match their aggression with your own. But hold on a moment. Picture yourself taking a deep breath, feeling the tension ease from your shoulders as you pause to gather your thoughts. In that brief moment of stillness, you realize something profound. Your reactions are within your control. Respond, don't react. It's a simple yet powerful mantra rooted in Stoic wisdom. Instead of allowing yourself to be swept away by the tide of emotion, take a step back and choose your response consciously. This isn't about suppressing your feelings or denying the validity of your emotions. It's about reclaiming your power to shape the narrative of the situation. Consider the implications of this approach. By responding thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively, you disarm the toxic person's arsenal. Your calmness becomes a shield against their toxicity, deflecting it with grace and composure. By doing so, you retain control of the situation, refusing to be dragged into a cycle of negativity. But here's the real magic. Responding instead of reacting isn't just about diffusing conflict. It's about fostering understanding and empathy. When you approach toxic provocations with a calm and composed demeanor, you create space for dialogue and resolution. You invite the other person to engage in a meaningful exchange rather than a futile battle of egos. Next time you find yourself confronted by a toxic individual, remember the power of response. Pause, breathe, and consider your words carefully. Your calmness is not a sign of weakness, but a testament to your strength of character. In a world that thrives on reaction, be the voice of reason. Your greatest weapon lies not in aggression, but in the quiet confidence of your response. 5. Choose your battles wisely. Every day we encounter countless battles, some significant, others trivial. Stoicism teaches us to discern between battles worth fighting and those better left untouched. It's not about avoiding conflict altogether, but about conserving our energy for battles that align with our values and contribute to our growth. Think about it. How often do we get entangled in petty arguments, office politics, or social drama that drains us of our vitality? Stoicism invites us to step back and evaluate the battlefield before us. Is this conflict essential to our well-being, our goals, or our principles? Or is it merely a distraction, a drain on our resources? Choosing our battles wisely requires introspection, mindfulness, and a deep understanding of our priorities. It's about recognizing that not every skirmish deserves our attention or our emotional investment. By prioritizing battles that align with our values and serve our higher purpose, we conserve our energy for meaningful pursuits and transformative endeavors. Next time you find yourself on the battlefield of life, pause and reflect. Ask yourself, is this a battle worth fighting? Does it align with my values and goals? Am I willing to invest my energy and resources into this conflict? By choosing your battles wisely, you not only preserve your strength, but also pave the way for a more fulfilling and purpose-driven life. 6. Practice empathy, not sympathy. Imagine encountering someone in your life who seems to exude negativity like it's their superpower. Maybe it's that colleague who always has a complaint ready, or that friend who seems to thrive on drama. It's easy to write them off as simply toxic and move on, but Stoicism offers a deeper perspective. Behind every toxic behavior lies a story, a narrative of inner struggles and unmet needs. While sympathy might lead us to pity the toxic individual, empathy invites us to step into their shoes, to see the world through their lens. Picture yourself navigating a stormy sea of emotions with someone who is drowning in their own turmoil. Empathy is your lifeboat, guiding you to approach them with understanding and compassion. It's not about condoning their behavior or becoming entangled in their drama. It's about acknowledging their humanity while maintaining a healthy boundary to protect your own well-being. Think about a time when you felt overwhelmed by your own emotions. Maybe you lashed out at a loved one or made a decision you later regretted. In those moments you weren't your best self, but you were still deserving of empathy and understanding. Now, extend that same grace to others, recognizing that toxic behavior often stems from wounds that run deep. As you navigate the complexities of human relationships, remember this. Practicing empathy doesn't mean sacrificing your own well-being on the altar of someone else's pain. It's about striking a delicate balance between compassion and self-preservation, honoring both your own boundaries and the humanity of others. 7. Focus on virtue, not victory. Imagine this. You're in the heat of an argument with a toxic person. Your heart races, palms sweat, and the desire to prove them wrong consumes you. But wait, what if winning isn't the goal? Picture this scenario through the lens of Stoicism. Instead of fixating on winning the argument, shift your focus to embodying virtue. Virtue isn't about being morally upright, it's about living in alignment with your highest values. Kindness, honesty, compassion, and integrity. So how do you do it? It starts with leading by example. Rather than engaging in a battle of words, demonstrate the virtues you hold dear. Speak with kindness, even in the face of hostility. Choose honesty over manipulation. Show compassion even towards those who seek to bring you down. By embodying virtue, you become a beacon of light in a sea of darkness. Your integrity shines through, illuminating the path for others to follow. And here's the beautiful part. When you prioritize virtue over victory, you not only elevate yourself but also inspire others to do the same. Think about the ripple effect your actions can have. Your refusal to stop to the level of toxicity sends a powerful message. That integrity triumphs over ego and kindness prevails over cruelty. 8. Seek inner peace. Picture this. Amidst the chaos of everyday life, you find an oasis of calm within yourself. That oasis is inner peace, a sanctuary untouched by the storms raging outside. But how do you cultivate this serene refuge amid turmoil? The answer lies in the ancient wisdom of Stoicism. Think of your mind as a garden. Just as a gardener tends to their plants, nurturing them with care, you can tend to your mind, cultivating inner peace with mindfulness, meditation, and self-reflection. Mindfulness is the art of being fully present in the moment, embracing each experience with openness and acceptance. It's about stepping off the treadmill of thoughts and worries and simply being. Close your eyes for a moment. Feel the rhythm of your breath, the sensations in your body, the sounds around you. In this moment, nothing else matters except the gentle rhythm of your own existence. This is mindfulness. Meditation takes mindfulness a step further, offering a structured practice to anchor your awareness and cultivate inner peace. Find a quiet space, sit comfortably, and focus your attention on your breath, a mantra or a calming visualization. As thoughts arise, acknowledge them without judgment and gently guide your focus back to your chosen anchor. With each breath, feel your mind growing quieter, calmer, more at ease. 9. Embrace impermanence. Consider the ebb and flow of life. Just as the seasons change and the tides rise and fall, so do relationships evolve. Recognizing the impermanence of toxic dynamics doesn't mean dismissing their impact or significance. Rather, it's about understanding that they are but fleeting chapters in the grand story of your life. By embracing impermanence, you liberate yourself from the shackles of attachment to toxic relationships. You realize that these tumultuous moments are just that, moments. They do not define you, nor do they dictate your future. You hold the power to break free from toxic cycles and create a new narrative filled with positivity and growth. Think about a time when you were consumed by a toxic relationship. Remember the weight it placed on your shoulders, the toll it took on your mental and emotional well-being. Now, envision letting go of that burden, knowing that it is merely a passing storm in the vast sky of your life. Embracing impermanence isn't about denying the pain or pretending that toxic relationships never happened. It's about acknowledging their transient nature and choosing to prioritize your own peace and happiness. It's about releasing the grip of attachment and opening yourself up to the endless possibilities that lie ahead. 10. Practice gratitude. When faced with toxic individuals, it's easy to sink into a pit of despair, frustration, and anger. But what if we shift our perspective? What if we view these challenges as opportunities for growth? Gratitude in the face of adversity is a radical act of self-empowerment. It's about acknowledging that even in the darkest of moments, there are silver linings waiting to be discovered. Toxic people, with all their negativity and manipulation, can unwittingly become our greatest teachers. They teach us resilience, the ability to bounce back stronger each time they try to knock us down. Every toxic encounter is a chance to flex our emotional muscles, to strengthen our resolve, and to reaffirm our worth. Moreover, toxic people reveal to us our own strength. They test our limits, pushing us to discover depths of courage and fortitude we never knew we possessed. In the face of their toxicity, we uncover reservoirs of inner strength we didn't realize were there, reminding us of our inherent power to overcome. 11. Choose freedom. Think about it. How many times have you felt trapped in a toxic relationship, whether it be with a friend, a partner, or a family member? How many sleepless nights have you spent agonizing over the words and actions of someone who only brings chaos into your life? It's time to break the chains that bind you to these toxic dynamics. But choosing freedom isn't about walking away. It's about embracing the liberating power of Stoic wisdom. Stoicism teaches us that true freedom lies within ourselves, in our ability to control our thoughts, emotions, and reactions. It's about recognizing that we cannot control the actions of others, but we can control how we respond to them. So how do we break free from the bondage of toxic relationships? It starts with a shift in mindset. Instead of viewing ourselves as victims of circumstance, we empower ourselves to take charge of our own happiness and well-being. We acknowledge that staying in toxic relationships only perpetuates our suffering and stifles our growth. Embracing the liberating power of Stoic wisdom means recognizing that our worth is not determined by the approval or validation of others. We are inherently worthy of love, respect, and dignity, regardless of the toxic behavior directed towards us. By choosing freedom, we reclaim our sense of self-worth and refuse to allow toxic individuals to diminish it. I challenge you to ask yourself, are you ready to break free from the chains of toxic relationships? Are you ready to embrace the liberating power of Stoic wisdom and reclaim your autonomy? The choice is yours, and it starts with a simple decision. Choose freedom. As we conclude this journey together, remember that you are not alone in facing toxic people. With the timeless wisdom of Stoicism as your guide, you possess the tools to rise above negativity and reclaim your power. But this journey doesn't end here. It's only just the beginning. Every day presents an opportunity to embody Stoic virtues, to cultivate resilience, and to forge a path of inner peace amidst the chaos of life. I invite you to share your thoughts in the comments below. How has Stoicism empowered you to deal with toxic people in your life? What strategies resonate with you the most? Your insights may inspire others on their journey to liberation. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more empowering content like this. Together, let's build a community of resilience, wisdom, and growth. Together, let's conquer toxicity and embrace the boundless potential of our own strength.